I mean, we talk once a week, FaceTime each other once a week. I actually have 4 teammates and a coach over there. So, and it's me and Trey here. So, really just going to come at it as hard as possible. And he knows I'm going to give him my best, and he's going to give me his best as well. So, just coming out there and balling, focusing on our team, though, as well.
Did you guys talk last year before going up to the game, or did you kind of say, this week we're not going to talk?
Oh, no, we talked, personal conversations, but it went well.
How do you think you've done this year? Obviously, you bounced around a bunch of spots last year, and now, it's halfway through the season, cemented at corner, being a starter. How do you think you performed in your development?
I think really, I came a long way. Being at one position and getting used to something like corner, as it's challenging, but I think it's really working out. I feel myself getting better as the season goes on, and taking leadership to the young guys that we have here, making sure they're ready. Because at any given moment, I see the next guy is up. So keep developing, but also knowing those other positions in the defensive backfield to maintain my versatility.
So you're like a veteran now as a sophomore. You
It's crazy.
You got a couple teammates or a couple sophomores in safety.
Yeah, veteran at 19 years old.
What's this like, coming into this game from your position as a corner? I mean, they don't throw at a ton. You might be taking on tight ends and fullbacks, and in a very physical game, I imagine. Are you looking forward to that?
Oh, yes.
Different style.
Yes.
How different is that from your position?
I love contact. So, that just comes from playing safety and playing running back all my life. I enjoy contact, so I'm not going to be scared to back down from anything. Just going to be put in situations where we have to take on guards and tackles or tight ends, like you said, I have to guard those guys. But you got to do what you got to do. That's what you signed up for. You got to get the job done.
How do you feel as a group you guys have come and progressed since that game against Washington?
As the whole team or a position group?
Just as the secondary. I mean, you gave up 536 yards in that run through the air, but everything has kind of shrunk since then.
Oh, yeah. We know that was completely unacceptable. We have worked very hard to keeping everything in front of us and not giving up in explosives because we don't want that ever happening again. I mean, that was a great team, but most of those plays were very guardable and put mistakes on ourselves. And just limiting mistakes and over-communicating in the defensive backfield was been getting us better.
Does it help to see the balls landing in your hands rather than on the turf too? Because it's obviously picked up.
Yeah. Really, just catching the ones thrown to us. I feel those are the big pieces of the game. Causing turnovers because we have given a lot of balls away, but once you cause the turnovers, we can even them out and give us a better opportunity to win the game.
Were you here for the game 2 years ago?
I was.
How hard is it to see where the two programs are, obviously where they are versus where you are, 2 years later? How hard is that for you guys at this stage?
I mean, this year, battling adversity every single week, it seems like, a lot of things are going not the way we want them to go, but we're going to continue to stay in the fight. We're never going to lay down for just anybody. And really just staying mission focused on playing this game and winning this game, because that's what we're going here to do. We're not going to go in there and sit there and lay an egg. That's not nothing we do here at Michigan State University. A game like this is very important to everybody that's came through the school. And we all know that we need to represent to the fullest. So, but that game 2 years ago, man, that was hype. I was in the student section, and I'm like, crazy, that's crazy. To the point I'm taking my shirt off, get like the other people, guys, hype and everything. So.
You miss that? Miss being able to be the fan?
Oh yeah. But I love it here.
With last week's game, 2 losses in a row like that, where you have the lead going in the fourth quarter, and let it slip. How do you kind of keep the psyche of the team upbeat and not dwell on previous week?
So what we have is a 24-hour rule where we, go over what went wrong and how we can get better, and then we take that and just flush it down the toilet. We have to move on to the next game, because as soon as we keep thinking about the last game, we're not going to be focused on the next one. Really, we know how close we are, and we know that it's going to take finishing the game to win these type of games. And once we put all those pieces together, like our offensive goal is to score, our special teams goal is maximum effort, and our defensive goal is 3 and out and takeaways. And then that's where it comes right into the finish piece. We must finish to win football games. We see that because of how close we are.
How can the fact that nobody outside this building thinks you can win and being a heavy underdog, how can that work in your favor, if at all, the we against the world mentality?
I mean, just like that, we against the world mentality for sure. I mean, really, it's like, y'all can doubt us all you want, but we're going to come out there and give them our best shot. Really, this is the game, for real. And how I said earlier, it's important, it matters, and it matters the freaking most. Like, we're going to go out there and ball, I believe, and I believe we're going to win this football game.
What's more important, making your season or breaking theirs?
Making ours, I mean, this would be the start of it. You know, losing 3 games in a row. We need to win something. This would be the start of it. We feel we can go 6-0 these last 6 games. So
It's early in the week, but what do you notice about their passing game to this point? What sort of stands out? What are the things that you love?
oh, they're a heavy run football team. 2 great running backs. They're going to do a lot of play action, a lot of pro offense, and try to get the guy out of the pocket and get those tight ends or those exotic routes from those 2 receivers, 1 and 6. And they're gonna try to go out there and just really put the beating on us. I'm like, no, that's not gonna happen. We're not gonna let that happen.